lift your head, lift your gaze. Walk your hands to your left. Place the right hand on top of the left. Pull that right sit bone back and snuggle the ears between the elbows. Breathing in through your right side body, filling the lung, creating space in the lumbar spine. And then pressing down into the palms, looking forward, walking across to the other side. So if on the floor were a clock face, the hands would be somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock. You could go a little further, between 2 to 3 o'clock, whatever feels right in this side angle. Then we're going to return back through the center, peek up, walk the hands under the shoulders, and prop yourself back up. From here, we're going to get a little movement in our pelvis. We're going to tip the pelvis posterior to anterior. It's an exhale back, it's an inhale forward. All right, and you can rest the hands here on the thighs as you move between the two. Trying to coordinate the breath as you move, right? Picking up a little speed if you want to light a little more fire, slowing it down if you need to ease racing thoughts, anxiety, whatever is going on with you. And start to build the shape of the movement here. So we start to add ribs, upper back of the neck is long. You can even add the arms, opening and closing, right? Building a little heat in the body. One more. And then rest with your hands on your thighs. I'm going to turn to you. You can stay where you are. We're going to circle the arms up and over the head. Grab your right wrist. Take a side bend here. Now your sitting bone may fall off the heel, which is fine. Center here is nice and active. Draw the arms up and back. And if we can, gaze up into that right elbow crease. Take a breath in and take a breath out. And bring your arms down by your side. Prop yourself back up to the center. Circle, grab the left wrist, side bend. Creating length in that left side body, right? And take a breath in. So filling that left lung now with breath. If we can, gazing up into the left elbow crease. And at the end of the breath here, bring the arms down by your sides and prop yourself up into the center. We're going to come onto all fours now, measuring up here, a nice all fours quadruped position, where the underside of the armpit lines up to the back of the wrist, front of the kneecap lines up to the hip joint. And as we did here, seated, 4 times, moving through a full flexion, and then passing through our extension. Thinking a little bit more of the arms as we do the work. Feeling the triceps pull up along the back of the arm, into the armpit, through the center of the chest wall, and passing through the heart. The collarbones roll forward, and the throat is open, nice and wide, right? From here, we're going to pause and send our left leg out to the side. We're going to peel the left arm open, reach up, look up, and then thread the arm underneath us. We can extend the opposite arm forward, pressing down into the right palm, taking a breath in, and taking a breath out. Sliding the right arm underneath us, return here to your revolution, and then bring the arm down. From here, we're going to circle the left foot behind us, make sure it's in a parallel leg position, and lift it up, left heel in line with left sit bone. Releasing the right arm here with the pinky edge of the arm down, we come into bird dog here. Feel an awareness in your front body, chest wall. Here, still wrapping the tricep to the underside of the armpit. Here, we're going to hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hand and knee down together. Right leg goes out to the side. Peel the chest open, revolve. Thread the arm underneath you, and then from here, reach that left arm forward. And you can come up onto the fingertips or flatten through the palm. Reach the heel of the left hand forward, creating a little boundary, a little more structure and space to revolve here. You can inch the right arm forward, building and creating more space between each shoulder blade. Take a breath in, and an exhale out. Wringing out the waist. Slide the left hand under the shoulder. Prop yourself back up. Revolve open here. And then bring that right hand back down onto the mat. Circle the right leg, a quarter arc, and then lift the leg up. Center the right heel in line with the glute. Extend the left arm forward here. Your right shoulder is stacked directly over the right wrist. Stretching out through the arm, through the gaze, seeing what's ahead. Take a breath in, lifting up into the front of the waist, and exhale. Bring the hand down and bring the knee down. From here, shift back into child's pose. Cupping the feet here with both hands, filling the back of the body with breath. Take an inhale and take an exhale. From here, scooping up, coming all the way up, we return to all fours. We're going to shift and pass from that nice square position of our quadruped into our triangle position, downward facing dog. Emphasis on the breath to bring breath into the hamstrings. So we return to all fours. We're going to peel the toes under here. All right, take an easy breath in. All right, and on the exhale, shift back with bent knees. Inhale, tap the knees, look forward. 4 times, just shifting the hips back. Rotating the pelvis over the top of the thigh bones. 3. And 1 more. Exhale, 4. And we're going to hold our position here and pedal the feet out so we feel one leg straighten and then the other. And we feel one leg straighten and then the other. We do 4 more. 1 and switch. 1 and switch. And then sinking into both heels, right? Feeling the tailbone rotating to the ceiling, the inner thighs pulling up towards the pelvis, the chest wall shifting towards the thighs, the triceps turning in towards the back of the armpit crease. We're going to walk the feet open wide and take another twist. So first from here, walk the hands 1 hand space back, thumbs connect. From here, bend your left knee, pop the heel, reach your hand to the outside of the left ankle. Now, from here, apply pressure to the outside of the left ankle and rotate here, right? You're going to feel here your chin having a perfect fit in that armpit crease. Now, if you would like to, you can cup the heel and even straighten through the leg. Take a breath in. And then come back through the center. We do the other side. Both sitting bones pull directly back. Left hand comes to the outside of the right ankle. We move here from the waist, ribs, chest, snuggling the chin right into the crease of the armpit. If it feels right, reaching down a little lower to cup the heel and extend through the right leg, wherever that feels good to you today. Take a breath in and an exhale out. Unwind at the end of the breath, reset the hands, and walk the feet back into your parallel position. All right, we're going to walk the hands back to the feet and check in with the space between the feet. We want 2 fist spaces here. And then we're going to return forward all the way into a plank now. Firm pressure through the center of each palm, spreading the fingers out here today, rolling the collarbones forward. right? Nice tone up and under the arms, through the chest wall, into the low belly, glutes, inner thighs, and hamstrings, right? Pulling up through the center back of each heel. And then from here, we're going to shift back into our dog pose, bending the knees, right? And then we're going to come forward. And one more time, shifting back and bending the knees. Here. Good. Now from here, stretch through the legs. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Now we're going to roll through the spine. So we're going to pick the heels up, pull the spine forward, and then use that nice knee bend to come through. It's an inhale to shift forward. It's an exhale to go back. 2 more. Exhale to go back. 1 more full one. Exhale to come back. Good. And then just come back into your plank position. Slowly shift forward to the tips of the toes. Come all the way down onto your stomach. From here, we're going to rest our hands right next to our shoulders. We're going to externally rotate both legs in the hip socket so the pinky edge of the toes wrap towards the ceiling. Get a little more tone along the outer glute. Anchoring pubic bone, navel is light. From here, pressing down and back into the palms, we're going to hover the left heel, pull the chest forward. Feel the bottom of the shoulder blade slide down the back ribs. Bring it down. Right, and we lift into the right heel. Feel that glute nice and firm. The stretch through the back body and bring it down. Both heels rise up, this time hovering the palms. Still feeling light through the abdominals. We're not going to arch the back. We're stretching the front of the body. And we're going to start to flutter kick the heels. Feeling stable through the pelvis. Light and voluminous in our breath. Anchored in our gaze straight ahead. Lifting up into the back of the shoulder heads. 1 more breath. And then pause, squeeze the heels together, reach the arms behind you, lift the chest, lift the gaze, lift the heels, and rest. Hands next to you, prop yourself up. From here, we're going to move into a core series. So if you have a block, grab a block. If you have a towel, you can put it between your knees. Block between the knees. We're going to start here. We're going to start tall on the sitting bones. And as you exhale the breath, we're going to wrap the tailbone under. Coming back just to the lower edges of the sitting bones. And we're going to extend the arms out in front of us. And thinking of a nice scoop in the spine. Take a breath in. Firm into that yoga brick. Exhale. Look down at your abdominal walls. See them hollow. 1 more breath in. Exhale. And then round forward and stack your spine. Good. We're going to do that 1 more time. Exhale. 2 breaths. Lengthening into the waist. Firming down into the heels. And then you can continue to roll back. You can do it holding behind the legs. Or if it feels like too much on your spine, you might want the hips to come a little closer and you just bring your spine back onto your mat. Turning the palms up here. Let's pick the heels up just for a moment. Take a small twist to your right. And back through the center. And to the left. And back through the center. We're going to move as we did in the upright position through our pelvis, right? Some people call these pelvic rock, pelvic bowl. Essentially, we're isolating the movement of the pelvis away from the thighs. We start to integrate the spine. It's a posterior tilt of the pelvis. And we want to feel the abdominals hollow and scoop. And we also want to recognize our full range of motion. And we're going to pause in the center here. On our exhale breath, firming into the brick, feeling a lightness in your pelvic floor. We come up here to the bottom of the shoulder blades, and then we're going to come back down. We're going to do that one more time. Come up to the bottom of the shoulder blades. This time, interlace the fingers at the webbing, slide them to the center base of the skull, wrapping the elbows slightly forward, curling up just a little higher off those low ribs, and just all the way back down. And again, curling up, a little pressure on the brick. We start to coordinate the tone in our transverse abdominis, that corset that wraps from the back to the front of the body, right? Around the pelvis. We do one more. Curl up and stay there. Now we're going to peel open the right elbow and pulse here. Thinking of that clock, right? That clock face out in front of us, right? Heart center, center of the chest at 1 o'clock. One more and hold. The spine is imprinted. Pick up the knees. Now from here, we're going to pull the brick slightly towards us. Tap and hold. A little curl up. Tap and hold. Looking into the right elbow. Tap and hold. One more tap. Come back through the center and all the way down. Take a breath in. Exhale, we come all the way back up. Open the chest to the left. Now we're looking at 11 o'clock. Same spot each time. Curl up here for 4. Kind of gazing into that left elbow crease. 3. One more. 4. Pick the knees up. And then curling up a little higher. 2. Twice more. 3. One more. Looking into that left elbow. Come back through the center. Slowly lower the legs. Open the chest. Take the brick from here. Put it behind the skull. Propping yourself up to ensure that the back ribs are anchored. Hug the right knee into the chest. Take a breath in. Feel the anchor of the right side waist. Exhale. And then curl up to the bottom of your shoulder blade. Extend the left heel in line with the right. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Left side, hug the left knee into the chest. Pelvis is level. Waist is even in length on both sides. Press the left knee into the hand to plump up the back of the waist. Curl up to the bottom of the shoulder blade and extend the right leg now. Heels are about level to one another. Now we're going to keep the anchor of our spine, that imprinted position, and we're just going to catch knees today. Exhale, and alternating the breath with each one. And exhale, and 2. And then hug the knees into the chest. Start to make circles here, right? The knees reaching up into the hands and resetting here your imprinted spinal position. Yeah? And then we're going to bring the legs together. They're in tabletop. Flex through the feet. And as you exhale, once again, curling up to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Now the feet are flexed so that we can firmly light up this right glute. Tap the heel and bring it up. Left. Tap the heel. Using the glute max as our hip extensor to pull the leg down. Noticing if the lower back arches, right? And of course, with the brick here, you can always leave the head on the brick if you start to notice a lot of tension in the throat or neck, right? And still work your abdominals. And then from here, we tap the right heel. If we're lifted, we open the chest to the left at 11 o'clock, to 1 o'clock, to 11, to 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more, exhale, last one, exhale. Hug the knees into the chest, both knees into the chest now. Peel the thighs open into more of a supine Baddha Konasana. Grabbing the outer edges of each foot. We reach up here, happy baby. And just rock along the upper edge of the pelvis, lengthening as well as settling into the back body. We're going to stretch our legs up towards 90, trying to straighten here through the legs. Use your breath to contract the abdominals, come up, slide the hands to the ankles, and take a stretch. Notice if the shoulders have come up towards the ears. If they have, lower them down. From here, we're just going to lower the right leg and lift it up. And use the glute firm into the hamstring. You can press down into the palm for a little leverage. 3. And 1 more. And 4. Firm this right glute. Hold on to the ankle with both hands. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Return the right leg up. Lowering here the left leg for 4. Lifting it up. Exhale, 2. Lifting it up. Exhale, 3. Lifting it up. 1 more, 4. And we hold it, right? We're going to go into double straight leg stretch, which is 2 quick sniffs through the nose and exhale to switch legs, applying a little pressure with the breath down into your abdominal center, weighing it down. Sniff, sniff, switch. Hold, bring the knees in, lower the feet down. Moving your brick out from behind the skull, lowering down. From here, anchoring into the feet, we're going to do a neutral bridge from here. We anchor into the ball of the big toe, anchoring through the outer edge of each heel, anchoring through the pinky edge of each toe, and the inner border of each heel. We firm down into the arms, lifting the hips up. On this first bridge, focusing on the breath, the length, the openness across the front of the pelvis, right? Into those hip flexors, the psoas, creating a little resistance from pubic bone to navel to really stretch out. Firm glutes. Articulate down through your spine. As we did earlier, allow the knees to fall right with an inhale breath. Exhale back through the center. To the left, inhale breath. Exhale back through the center. Imprint the spine, tipping the pelvis. Bring the legs to tabletop. Reach the arms up to the ceiling with straight elbows. Exhale, curl up to the bottom of your shoulder blades. Option to stay here. Option to lengthen the legs. Option to lower the legs. Whatever your choice. 5 long breaths. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Exhale. The idea is the arms come to eye level. You want to imagine you're in a pool, but not sinking to the bottom of the pool. Have a little tone and wrap on both glutes. Exhale. Bend the knees, lower the feet, anchor the palms. 1 more neutral bridge, come up. This time opening up into our thoracic spine and rib cage, right? By interlacing the fingers, wrapping the pinky edge of the hand in, right? Connecting here through the heels of the hands if we can, wrapping the shoulder blades in, and feeling a little bit more elevation and potential in the back body. Creating here a full arc with the spine. Take a breath in and out. 1 more breath and out. And then roll down the spine. Again, tipping the pelvis into your imprint, picking the legs up to tabletop, reaching the arms up with straight elbows to the ceiling, curling up to the bottom of the shoulder blades. 5 long fluid breaths, building lung capacity and actively emptying it. 2. 3. Not releasing the low back. This is my spot today. 1 more. Hug the knees into the chest. You can rock yourself forward and back to come up, or you can just prop yourself up. Good. From here, we're going to turn, okay, onto our sides. And from here, we're going to anchor here, the right elbow under the right shoulder. And instead of feeling this draping position in our side body, we're going to firm down into the outer edge of a fist we're making here today. The sacrum lines up with the back of the skull. Our left foot's going to go out to the front or upper corner of your mat, and the right leg is long, all right? The heel of the right foot lines up to the heel of the butt, the sit bone. From here, we're going to bring the left hand to the center base of the skull. We're going to press up on our exhale breath, and we're going to inhale to bring it down 4 times. Exhale, press up, lift that waist. Inhale to lower down. 2 more. Exhale to press up. Inhale to lower down. Last one, exhale to press up and stack the feet. Reach the left arm to the sky. Turn the pinky to wrap in and down. Rise up. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, carefully pivot and come into a forearm plank. Alternating knee taps here for 8. Swiveling the pelvis. 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Hold, hold, hold. Lower the knees. Slowly walk the hands back and find your child's pose. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Slide yourself up and we'll do the other side. So from here, you're going to bring here the left elbow down. Left elbow lines up to the left shoulder, firm down into the forearm. Today we make a fist. Right leg comes up to the front corner of the mat. Left heel is along with the heel of the butt, your sit bone, right? Sacrum in line with the back of the skull. Sometimes we get a little forward of ourselves from here. We want to firm under the arm. We lift 4 times here. From the armpit up into the waist, we use the anterior sling system. We come back down. Exhale, firm into the outer edge of that left foot. You should feel your left glute, left inner thigh working good and hard. We do 1 more, firm, and stack the feet. So the underside of the body is our structure, our support, right? Bringing the arm up and over the head. We hold here for a breath. 1 more breath. Lift the waist up even higher. This time, carefully come to full plank. Similarly to knee taps, we're going to take a little runner's here position, pulling the right knee in and switch. 2 and 3, 4. Anchor both feet. Walk the hands back to your feet. Take a hang here. Allow the ribs to fall between the thighs. And take a breath here. Reach the hands out as far as you can. We want to lengthen the legs here by rotating the pelvis. Sit bones to the chin so we feel the meat of our hamstring and not our low spine. And take a moment to just walk your hands over to the right. Pull back into that left sitting bone. Let the head come between the elbows. And then walk them over the other side. And come back through the center and peel up to stand. And we're going to move into a hip opening sequence here. And so we're just going to pivot towards the front of your mat. There don't need the heat on anymore. Standing in mountain pose, Tadasana. Feel the length of the arms along your sides, even the pinky edge. Take a breath in. Bring the arms to your heart center, exhale. Firm into the palms. Let's do that one more time. This time, bend the knees as you come into the heart center. From here, rotate to your left. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the knee. Get a twist. Looking over your left shoulder. Pulling both sitting bones back, lining up the knees. And then make a little fist with your right hand, right? Make a mitt with your left. Get a little more rotation. Come back into your heart center and up to stand. We do that one more time. Other direction. Inhale up. Exhale to come down. Inhale, open, lift the chest. Twist to your right. Now we make left fist, right mitt, creating a little more leverage and rotation. The left eye sees the opposite side of the room. Come back through the center and bring it up. We take an inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, find chair. Exhale, lower the hands, step back with your left foot, bringing the knee down. Inhale, rise up through the chest. Interlace the fingers here at the webbing, open the chest. Lifting the arms up and off the pelvis, pulling the pubic bone forward. Upright your spine. From here, hinge forward, pull up that left leg, coming into humble warrior. Looking past the left heel. Bring the hands down, just one hand space in front of your right toes, and bring the knee down. Lengthen the spine, reach and circle the right arm up and over the head to catch the foot. Revolve here. Allowing here that right thigh to just subtly peel open to the pinky edge of the foot. Pull the pubic bone forward. Feel the rise and lift through the back body. Release. Bringing the hands next to the foot. Stepping here, the left foot forward. Other side, reach back. Knee down, find your lunge. Lift the chest, interlace the fingers at the webbing, shifting forward through the left knee and pelvis, opening the throat, feeling the back of the body support the movement through the body and up into your potential body. Return to your center, hinge, lifting up that back leg, snuggling the left side ribs along the left inner thigh, firming the back ankle. And then gently returning here, hands, just one hand space in front of the left foot. Bring the right knee down. Make a big sweeping circle. Catch the back toes. Press the top of the foot into your left hand. Feel welcome to peel open the left thigh, just to the pinky edge. Pull the pubic bone forward. Contract your abdominals to get a little more sensation in the top of the right leg, into the quad. Release gently. Return to your lunge. Step the feet together. Peel up to stand. One more time, circle the arms, inhale. Lengthen the spine, exhale. Coming into chair and bending over yourself here. From here, stepping here, the right foot back, high lunge. Take a breath in, firming the right glute, lifting out of the waist, right? Reaching into the arms, lots of tone, energy, currency. And just from here, tap the knee, open the chest, look up, gathering the space between the shoulder blades. One more time. Good. And then we're going to hinge, come down, right hand right next to left. Peel the chest open, exhale, breath. And take a breath here. Now we're going to pivot to the pinky edge of the left and right foot and come into a side plank. Take a breath in.